When it comes to defending your skin from the relentless assault of ultraviolet radiation, especially in the sweltering, sun-soaked tropics, you've basically got two main lines of defense: covering up or lathering up. Clothing and sunscreen are the Batman and Superman of UV protection, both powerful, but with very different strengths, weaknesses, and capes, sometimes literally. So, which one really does a better job? The answer isn't just about science. It's about sweat, habits, and whether you'd rather rub lotion on your ears or just wear a hat. Let's start with UV protective clothing, which has quietly become the gold standard for long-term sun defense. Good clothing acts like armor against UV rays, especially when designed with sun protection in mind. The metric here is UPF, ultraviolet protection factor, which is kind of like SPF, but for fabric. A shirt with UPF 50 lets only 1/50th of UV radiation pass through, effectively blocking 98% of harmful rays. And unlike sunscreen, it doesn't sweat off, wash away, or expire after 2 hours. Once it's on your body, it's doing its job until you take it off. Zero reapplication required. Even regular clothing offers protection, but the level depends on the weave, color, thickness, and material. A tightly woven, dark-colored, long-sleeved cotton shirt offers way more protection than a white, threadbare tank top made of rayon. Synthetic fabrics like polyester or nylon generally perform better than natural fibers, especially when treated with UV-blocking agents. And in tropical regions, where sweat, humidity, and intense sun are daily companions, clothing wins points for reliability and durability. You don't have to remember to reapply it after swimming. It doesn't sting your eyes. It doesn't come in a leaky tube. And yes, some high-tech fabrics are even breathable, moisture-wicking, and stylish, so you don't have to dress like an off-duty beekeeper to stay safe. But that doesn't mean sunscreen is obsolete. Sunscreen excels where clothing stops. No matter how sun-savvy you are, you're unlikely to cover your entire body head to toe 24/7 in the tropics, especially your face, neck, ears, hands, and lower legs, which are constantly exposed. This is where a good broad-spectrum sunscreen becomes essential. Look for an SPF of at least 30, which blocks about 97% of UVB rays. And make sure it says broad-spectrum, which means it also covers UVA. Important because UVA rays penetrate deeper, cause more aging, and can slip through windows and clouds with ease. The catch? Sunscreen needs maintenance. In hot, humid climates, you're sweating like a faucet and probably dipping in and out of water. All that moisture, friction, and towel dabbing breaks down the protective layer fast. That means reapplying every 2 hours, more often if you're swimming or sweating heavily. And let's be honest, most people don't apply nearly enough. A teaspoon for the face, a shot glass for the body. That's the gold standard. But in reality, it's more like a dab here, a swipe there, and hope for the best. There's also the practicality issue. Sunscreen can be greasy, sticky, smelly, or expensive. It runs into your eyes. It melts in your bag. It's banned in some areas for damaging coral reefs. Meanwhile, a long-sleeve shirt and a wide-brimmed hat just hang out with you like loyal, non-toxic sidekicks. That said, the best approach is often both. Think of clothing as your first line of defense, like the walls of a castle. Sunscreen fills in the gaps. The face, neck, ears, tops of feet, and hands, like moat water with shark-infested SPF. In tropical regions where the UV index can hit extreme levels by 9 a.m., this combo becomes not just smart, but necessary. So which is better? If we're talking duration, reliability, and ease, clothing wins hands down. If we're talking precision, flexibility, and covering exposed areas, sunscreen is irreplaceable. Together, they form a sun protection dream team. No cape required. Bottom line, don't pick sides, pick layers. Put on the shirt, slap on the sunscreen, and march into the sun like someone who knows their skin is going to last them another few decades. Because unlike sunglasses or flip-flops, you only get one set of skin, and it's a lot harder to replace.